Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Downpour of the Stars. We're in chapter 7. I believe this is the second chapter out of 9, possibly. I need to pull up my list again and see where we're at.
じゃあ私、当番だから先に行くね。
One second, Ariana. I'm not looking over there. I need to find Tifalet's walkthrough. Alright, chapter 7, 8, and final chapter. So yeah, we're halfway well, we will be halfway through. You're off to class. Where are you going? Okay, see you in class. Sorry, that was a habit response. Where are you going? Maybe I should drop by the library. I have amnesia. Last night was such a hectic one. The fact that Tifalet had amnesia was shocking enough, but him holding my hand and looking into my eyes made it worse. And now I rewound it to get the intro of this video, and it's she said he smiled, and then her heart started pounding and her body got all warm, like just his smile. And I really liked that one. Do I even belong here? I wonder how it feels to have no memories. Tifalet. It was impossible to tell what a person was like from their appearance alone. At the very least, Tifalet did never appear to be troubled by anything. It felt like he had everything figured out. Maybe Mephisto could give me some good advice. I don't know about that. I doubt it though. I know, right? For now, I should go to the library and look for books on the subject. Like, I don't think Mephisto's gonna really care. Especially if what I am thinking is correct. He's not going to tell you anything about Tifalet, probably.
おはよう。もう授業に?
No, we're skipping today. And I stepped into the hallway. Instructor Miah was standing next to the door. Good morning, instructor. I was thinking about going to the library first.
あ、そうだったの。間に合ってよかったわ。
Oh, do you need an errand? Do you need something from me?
ええ。
That was a long pause. Then Instructor Miah looked behind her. It's confidential. I wonder what it is.
あなたに頼みたいことがあるの。今夜10時に5番教室に来てくれないかしら。
Tonight at 10? He wants to ask you something at, like, right before curfew? Huh?
先に言っておくわ。しようよ。だから誰にも秘密にしておいて。
I understand.
特に危険が伴うとか、そういうことはないはずよ。夜に詳しく話すわ。
He's gonna ask you something not dangerous, huh? Yes.
10時よ。忘れないで。
I stood there until the instructor turned the corner and went out of sight. That was unexpected. Instructor Miah just asked me to do a personal favor. She was the housemaster for the girls' dorm, so I greet her often. I also took some of her classes, but that was it. What could it be? You're gonna take the lunaria flowers somewhere else? Probably not. She said it shouldn't be dangerous, which means it probably is. So much for the library. Oh. I entered classroom 5 a few minutes before 10 p.m., but the instructor was already there. The lights were off, but the moonlight was enough to illuminate the room sufficiently.
来てくれてありがとう。
What's with that look? So what did you want me to do? Instructor Miah looked different from usual. She was acting calm, but I could see slight anxiety and anger in her eyes. Oh.
あなたはメフィストと親しいよね。
Oh, well, that's misguided, right? We're not close. Huh? He said something completely unexpected. It left me dumbfounded. I know, right? Like, we just talked to him, mostly because we get in trouble. Actually, we're not that close. There's the lunaria flowers, and we do talk a little more often about the cursed sword than I do with the other students, but...
そう。
Is he acting strange? I quietly waited for her to continue. I wish you'd bring up Mephisto. Wait, how is he related to?
あなた、城下の子供たちの奇妙な遊びを知ってる？
Huh? That was another unexpected question. I took a step backwards. I wondered how Mephisto and the game were connected. What's going on? What does she want me?
魔法陣の遊び、見たことある？
The instructor asked me again. I realized that she wasn't going to let this topic go. Yes, I do.
そう。
What's so special about it?
あれね、ミルベリアでもここしか見られないの。他の地域には全く根付いていなくて、この城下の子供たちだけにずっと受け継がれてるみたい。
I didn't play it back in my village either.
普通の遊びじゃないのよ、あれ。この城下のどこかに悪魔がいるんだって私たちに伝えているの。
What? I raised my voice without meaning to. After I shouted, I took a step back from how awkward I felt. We'd normally be punished if we talked back to an instructor. I wondered if I would be scolded for the way I yelled.
あなた、私がおかしくなったと思ってるでしょ。
No, not at all. The instructors in Nirvana were diverse. Most of them were originally Nirvana students or soldiers from other nations. Instructor Miah was a female instructor, rare among the ranks. She only taught theory classes. Conversations with her were always dry. She never raised her voice, nor did she smile. Perhaps the way she treated me when I woke up here gave me that impression of her. In any case, the word realist would definitely describe her best. That was why. I know she's thinking too much inside. I was shocked at what she said. Of course, I was able to poke fun at it and just stood there.
そんな顔しないで。私は至って冷静よ。安心して。良いお願いは悪魔が叶えてくれる。
You think so?
でも、悪いお願いは魂を抜かれてしまう。これっておかしいと思わない？普通は悪魔なんて人間に害を与える存在とされているのに、この町では違う。願い事を叶えてくれる素敵な存在なのよ。
Huh? I remember finding it odd as well, especially when I heard the word demon in the children's game. But Nikkei didn't seem to mind it at the time, and I assumed that was just how things were.
この町は特別なの。悪魔に気に入られているのね。
Oh, no. I was in shock. As far as I knew, Instructor Miah was the last person to tell a joke in Nirvana. That was why her words scared me.
古い物語なんだけど、こういうのがあるの。ある錬金術師が己の願いを叶えるために悪魔を呼び出した。悪魔はその錬金術師と契約を交わし、願いを叶えた。死後、魂を捧げるという条件で。だからね、私思うのよ。あの遊びはこの町で誰かが悪魔と契約を交わした証拠なんじゃないかって。
Let me guess, she thinks it's Mephisto. I was utterly confused. Instructor Miah's ideas were too unrealistic for me to easily believe. But I couldn't forget the children drawing the magic circle so intently. Perhaps that was why I couldn't dismiss her.
他にも証拠はあるのよ。
You do?
さすがに子供の遊びだけで確信するほど、私は夢見がちではないわ。
But what other proof is there?
キオラ女王よ。
Oh.
彼女は間違いなく 悪魔と契約しているわ。
You think it's her? She's saying that she has proof that someone's made a pact with a demon, but now she's accusing someone without proof. Another unexpected statement. I was speechless. Please wait. Are you sure that this is some kind of mistake?
彼女ね、年に何度も鎮魂の祈りを捧げるためと称して地下を訪れているの。
I mean, Mephisto's down there all the time too. Deeming it. You sound like she's lying. She comes here to mourn for the students.
私偶然に立ち聞きしてしまったのよ。彼女とある男が話しているのを。
The way she says a man doesn't want to outright say it.
彼女は彼にこう言ってた。私が死んだ時には契約は必ず守ってちょうだいねって。
You must fulfill the pact, huh? Man, so many mysteries coming up. I wish it wasn't a week ago that I read the last chapter, but Mephisto said a mage sacrificed a great deal to seal this demon, or they're demons, right? I forgot what they called them. I thought it started with an O. But is she the one that sealed it at the cost of her soul? Right? That's impossible. I yelled at her reflexively again. Such a kind person as her would never do anything with a demon. It was simply impossible. At least I hoped it was. Maybe that's why she has protection all over Milvaria.
そんなに彼女を尊敬しているの？あ、こんな風に尋ねると私はまるで違うように聞こえてしまうかしら。そんなことはないのよ。素晴らしい方だとちゃんと思っているわ。民衆に圧政を敷くわけでもなく、長く平和を保てているその手腕には感心する。でも感情が見えにくい方ではあるわよね。
Huh?
いつも穏やかで、いつも微笑んでいて。
I know, right? Isn't it because that's the kind of person she is?
人間であれば怒ったり悲しんだりはするものじゃない。
Instructor Miah pointed out, in spite of not showing much emotion herself, something about that felt sad to me.
だからこそ私はあの方が悪魔と契約していると知って嬉しかった。
Wait, she's happy about that? Huh?
悪魔と契約してでも叶えたい願いがあの方にもあるのだと逆に親しみが湧いたわ。
Became relatable. Is there something Miah wants above all else? A demon. I remembered what Instructor Miah said a few minutes ago. I was too shocked about Queen Kiora that I forgot about it, but I wondered if a demon really did exist here in Nirvana.
そうよ、悪魔。あなたも知っている男よ。
Mephisto? What?
あの二人は話していた。人目を避けて、あの地下で。
Underground, at the academy.
そう。多くの棺が並ぶ、あのカビ臭い場所。そして、メフィスト。
Wait.
あの男が悪魔よ。
Wait. You said you're accusing Mephisto of being a demon. You said that when she dies that he has to take up the pact, right? Let's see. When I die, you must fulfill the pact. What pact? Pact of the demon, right? That's what it's called when you make a deal with them. You form a pact. So, if Mephisto is the demon, how can he fulfill pact with himself? Doesn't make any sense. What? I know, right? After my short scream, I was left without words. Surprisingly, I couldn't think of anything to deny what she said. That cold smile he always had, how he laughed, squinted with his eyes like the most beautiful jewels in the world.
謎の多い男だと思っていた。家柄や出身は誰も知らず、でも不思議とこのニルバーナでは特別扱い。だから私、最初はあの方の秘密の恋人なのかしらと勘ぐりもした。
That's funny. That's her first thought. Secret lover.
でも違ったの。
You can't make him out to be a demon just by that one line. What else did she say? I tried my best to stay calm. I remembered what instructor Miah said first and tried to find parts that I could disprove. I even thought about laughing it off as a joke. However, when I die, you must fulfill the pact. Yeah, but either way, it was too serious. If Queen Kiora actually said that, it was even worse.
本題はね、むしろここからなのよ。
It's not dangerous, not at all. We're just dealing with a demon, huh?
彼女が悪魔と契約していることを糾弾しようとか、そんなこと考えてないわ。さっきも言ったでしょ。そんなことをする彼女が素敵だと思うわ。そして、妬ましい。
What, you want to make a deal with him instead? Huh?
なぜなら、私もメフィストと契約したいのだから。
I mean, I'm guessing that he is going to be a demon, but I'm still hung up on the fact that she said that he has to fulfill the pact. Like, if it's with himself, you know what? It's fine.
もう何度も彼を問い詰めたけれど、いつもはぐらかされてしまう。
How do you try to talk about him? Hey, I have a question. Are you a demon?
だから、あなたに頼もうと思って。
We're gonna stalk him, aren't we? Me?
あなたがどう答えようと、少なくとも私の目には、メフィストがあなたを気に入っているように見える。だから、あなたから頼んでほしいの。
How do you bring up that subject? But yeah, it's like, I have a question. I want you to be completely honest with me.
お願いよ。
Instructor Miah gazed at me. Her expression told me she wasn't forcing me to do this by using her position. I was more worried about how pale she looked. She looked extremely troubled.
私には叶えなければならない願いがあるの。
Must have granted, huh? My goodness.
そのためには喜んで捧げるわ。
She's assuming Mephisto's a good demon.
この魂をね。
Must be serious. Oh no, that's it? That's all we get. We gotta figure it out now. I know standing here won't solve anything, but the next day after classes, I stood in front of the infirmary, sighing numerous times. Of course, it was due to Instructor Miah. He's gonna be like, "What are you doing?" I know she's not trying to tease me or anything, but honestly, I didn't think I was that close to Mephisto anyway. The demon, Queen Kiora. You should just ask her. That's who I would ask first. I didn't believe everything she mentioned. If anything, I had more doubts, but I wasn't able to say no to her earnest request. Even if I go back and say no, I'm sure she'll persuade me to do it. But when I thought about how to ask Mephisto, I lost the courage to knock on the door to the infirmary.
怪我の手当て？それとも体調不良？それとも私に愛の告白でもしに来てくれたのかな？
If only you were a romanceable character, I would confess my feelings for you. He's like, what are you waiting for? I heard a voice from behind and spun around. He's not even there. He was behind you.
そんな恐ろしいものを見たような顔をしなくても。
Some kind of monster. I mean, you kind of are, right? Oh, sorry.
まあとりあえず中に入りたまえ。
Man, I wish he was a romanceable character. He would be my favorite. I've been wanting him from the beginning. Anyway. The other Otome games I played where you can have, relationships with otherworldly beings.
さて、ご用件は
I believe those have been my favorite so far. One of them being Night and Rip. Night and Rip, you can have... They have all kinds of people in that. Well, some of them are ghosts. Most of them are ghosts, actually, but there's a demon in that one. I really liked it. He's not as nice of a demon as this one is, if Mephisto is a demon. Definitely not as formal as Mephisto. And then what? There's another one. In Cafe Enchante, there's a demon in that one. I liked that demon as well. He's the main character, so you play him last. Oh, and then there's a fallen angel, a headless knight, I think. And obviously I didn't like that one because you can't see any of his facial expressions or anything, so he was my least favorite. And then what? There's I don't think he's a demon. I don't think he's a animal, but I think he's referred to as kind of he's kind of referred to as animalistic, but I don't remember what. He has fire magic and stuff. But anyway, I like the more fantasy games. I like them a lot. Anyway, BF service. I don't even know where to start.
そんなに言いにくいことなのかな
It's not about me, but...
Oh,
are you a demon? Okay. Let's go to our choices, and we just come out and ask him. Oh man, I forgot how many choices this has. We're 24 minutes in, and this is our first choice. First, we're going to say, do you know about the Magic Circle game? This might be sudden, and I apologize in advance, but do you know about the Magic Circle game the children in Frontier play?
魔法陣のことならもちろん知っているとも。教えたのはこの私だからね。
He taught them? Oh? Huh?
次に私に問いたいのはこうかな。あなたは悪魔なの
How did you know?
違うかな
Am I wrong? No.
なら答えよう。その通り、私はこの世界で悪魔と呼ばれる存在だ。
In your world, I mean, we're all from the same world, right? So you're not from here, are you?
そして君の次の言葉はこうだ。マイヤ教官の願いを聞いてあげて。
He knows everything, doesn't he? I know you've been talking to her.
だが、断る。
Don't wanna... So, does he know what the wish is then? Because he knows that she wants a wish. She's just trying to find out if he's a demon. Why?
申し訳ないがそれは答えられない。というか、そんな大事なことを軽々しく喋るべきではないと思わないか
Can't answer that. Or rather, wouldn't you agree that I wouldn't say something so important that carelessly? Okay, since the music changed, I feel like we can go back up and ask you, are you a demon, right? Alright. Oh, are you a demon? There's no point in hesitating. I should just be direct. Are you a demon?
そうだ。
Yes. Well, she asked directly. You get a direct answer, I guess. I fully expected him to change the subject or make fun of me. I felt a little deflated because he admitted it so readily.
それが何か
Is there something wrong with that? That's Then do you know the Magic Circle game that the children play in town?
ああ、よく遊んでるね。一番最初の子に気まぐれで教えたのは私だが、何か
Is that a problem? That wasn't unexpected, a simple and quick answer. I didn't know what to say next.
マイヤに頼まれてここに来たのかな？君は女優にだけはなれそうもないな。嘘が下手そうだ。
Yep, you can read every expression on her face. That's what he said, right?
私が彼女と契約を結ぶように説得してくれとでも頼まれたのだろ
yes.
だが断る。
Why?
申し訳ないがそれは答えられない。というか、そんな大事なことを軽々しく喋るべきではないと思わないか？
I like how the demon conversation went. He just like it doesn't like it's a natural thing. He even teased her a little bit, and he's like, "No, I can't." You're right. Mephisto gave me a big smile as he watched me.
私から君に質問がある。
What?
君は悪魔とはどんな存在だと思っている？
Huh? I didn't know what to say. To be honest, I didn't really know. Things like spirits, demos, it's demos, that's what I was thinking of, and mages were something that I had nothing to do with. Magic existed in this world, but not everyone could learn it. I heard that you needed a special sort of talent, and that talent was even rarer than those who wielded a sword. That was why mages were welcomed and prized everywhere. So I had simply imagined demons to be something like strong mages. I was sure that any other person in this capital would answer the same way. I guess it depends where you're from. Like, usually when I don't know, someone like me hears the word demon, you associate it with an evil entity or being. But not one, though. Not one. What do you mean? Oh, you would answer in the same way.
魔法使いとは違うよ。
I know, then what do you describe you yourself as? You could do magic. Mephisto's smile was full of amusement, as if he read my mind.
この世界で魔法使いと名乗る者は基本的には人間だ。中には汎用半人として魔族の血を引く者もいるが、それでも肉体は人間だ。つまり病にもなるし、怪我をすれば血も流れるし、寿命もある。その魔力にも限度がある。だが、
However,
私は老いない。
and you don't have a limited amount of supply?
死もない。
Not die, man. So does that mean you're immortal?
君たちの感覚で言うと、そういう言葉になるのかもしれない。
Is that a yes?
人間の手では私を傷つけることも殺すこともできない。君の魔剣をもってしても無理だ。
Then,
安心してくれたまえ。私は別に人間を攻撃するためにここに存在しているわけではない。
what I'm wondering is, why is there a demon guarding, like, the Demon's portal?
人間の世界を乗っ取ろうとか、そんなつまらないことも考えていない。
Something as boring.
私は人間たちのことが大好きでね。彼らの願いを叶えるために、この世界に存在しているのだ。
Well, that's good. The demon will grant good wishes, but it'll take your soul if it's bad. Demon will grant good wishes. Okay, I think it meant like grant your wishes if it's good, take your soul if it's bad. But Instructor Miah said last night, and the innocent laughter of the children in the town started spinning in my head.
だから怖がらないでほしい。思い出してごらん。私が未だかって君に何か悪さをしたかい？
No, but that doesn't mean you won't. No, I don't think you have.
まあ、ついいじめてしまうことはあったかもしれないが。
No, you wouldn't think of I mean, I wonder, he's probably got a true form, right? He's not, he's just looking like a human to blend in, but you would think like demons had a sense of humor.
だが、君たち人間への私の愛情の深さなのだ。ささやかな意地悪は許してほしい。
Be a little mischievous.
私としては、穏やかにこのニルバーナで医者の真似事を楽しんでいるつもりだよ。
Then, why can't you grant Instructor Miah's wish?
無理だな。
You can't. Huh?
納得できないようだから、もう少しだけ説明してあげよう。彼女は私が望むものを差し出せないのだ。
That's what I was wondering. Is it because he won't or because he can't? What you desire?
そう。望みを叶えるための契約には代償が必要だ。さすがに無償では叶えてやれない。
When I die, you must fulfill the pact. Oh, I skipped one. I'm on auto. No, stop it. I wonder if Queen Kiora had whatever Mephisto wanted from her. When I die, you must fulfill the pact. Did she really make a pact with him? Oh, okay. I get it now. When I die, you must fulfill the pact. So, it's not a pact that she made with someone. It's a pact. So, okay. When I die, you know, do what you said you were going to do. I get it now. Do you ask for their soul, or can it be things like money and jewels?
金では受け取らない。あんな醜いものなど手にしてもつまらない。
Yeah, I wouldn't think. I wanted to ask about Queen Kiora, but at the same time I was afraid to.
魂と限ってはいない。おおむね、その人間が差し出せる一番価値のあるものだ。
So, she's probably not willing to give up what she desires most. But Instructor Miah says she'd offer her soul. Ah. I let out a scream. I felt horrified when I realized the meaning behind it.
何か?
Did you say something? Nothing. Let's see. The instructor said she'd offer her soul. First, we'll go say nothing. Nothing.
そうか。
Deep down, I was still perplexed. I knew that she was desperate enough to ask a student, but offering her soul is scary. She wouldn't do that.
人間の望みには様々なものがある。だがそのすべてが叶うとは限らない。
Yeah, I guess.
言っておくが、私は一人でも多くの人間の願いを叶えてあげたいと思っているよ。
But only if they're willing to pay the price, right?
ただ、実際契約を交わすとなると、その対価の部分が非常に悩ましいものなのだ。
What to ask?
これをごらん。
Okay, look at this. Okay, I think we can go back up now.
何か?
Okay, the instructor said she'd offer her soul. Deep down, I was still perplexed. Offering her soul as the price was too scary, but even so, Instructor Miah showed such a sincere desire that bordered on grief. She was desperate enough to ask a student like me to do this, but Instructor Miah says she would gladly offer her soul.
私の答えは変わらない。無理だ。
Why? Is her soul not what you want?
そう。もっと別のものでなければ。
Mephisto smiled playfully. He said fearful things so casually as if he were asking for a drink. I didn't want Instructor Miah to have her soul taken away. If she wanted the wish to be granted that badly, I wanted him to make it happen. I wanted to ask what Mephisto wanted from her, but I couldn't. I was frightened. I knew that once I asked, there was no turning back.
人間の望みには様々なものがある。だがそのすべてが叶うとは限らない。
Alright, let's go to take a look at this. Mephisto shook a small scale that was on the desk. It was usually used to measure the weight of medicinal herbs. Oh, a scale. Okay.
天秤は左右同じ重さでないと釣り合わない。契約もまた同じ。 小さな願いならばささやかな代償で済む。だが、運命を覆すような、そんな大きな願いには、相応の見返りをもらわなければ。
Well, at least he's fair. I think I know what you're trying to say.
それはよかった。マイヤによろしく伝えてくれ。
Give Miah my regards. Can I tell her exactly what you said?
構わないが、彼女にもう何度もそう答えているよ。一番大事なものを差し出しなさい。とね。
I know, she must not value her soul very high if she's offered it so freely. He said that without hesitation. Then, if you'll excuse me... Oh.
まだ何か?
I remembered about Tifalet's memory. I felt odd to bring this up after that conversation, but he should have more medical knowledge than me about it. Can I ask you one more thing? It's not related to the pact and stuff, but...
なんなりと。
How do you fix amnesia?
それはまた難しい質問を。さすがに切り傷に傷薬というようにはいかないからね。
Yes, of course.
例えば事故などで強く頭を打ったりという外部的なものが理由なのか、それとも精神的なものが発端なのか。治療方法とは違うが、記憶を失った時と同じ状態を再現すると元に戻ることもあるとは聞くね。
When they lost their memory.
軽度なものなら1日程度で戻る例もある。だが死ぬまで戻らなかったという例ももちろんある。どちらにせよ投薬でどうこうなるものではない。なぜそんなこと？もしかして君の知人に何か？ミルバーナの生徒ではそんな話は聞かないが。
No reason. I was just curious. Whatever. I was probably the only one who knew about Tifalet's amnesia. I shouldn't carelessly tell others.
そうか。
I'll be going now. I thought he was going to say something after the fact. Give us some inside information. Guess not. Instructor. When I exited the infirmary, Instructor Miah was standing there, just waiting.
ごめんなさい。待ち伏せするつもりじゃなかったの。ただ、あなたが入っていくのが見えたから。
The sun was already setting. The instructor must have been waiting here from when the sky was still blue. I talked to him.
彼の答えは。
It was painful to say it out loud, so I shook my head instead.
そう。
In that moment, I saw a deep fatigue and disappointment on her face. Her blank stare, as if she had just lost everything, pierced my heart.
ありがとう。あなたにも迷惑をかけたわね。
Not at all.
分かっていると思うけど、この件は絶対に口外しないで。あくまでも私の個人的な頼み事よ。
Yes, I won't.
じゃあ。
Instructor Miah seemed so small and lonely as she walked away. I felt bad for her, but I was also relieved now she wouldn't have her soul taken away. But what does she want? I want to know. I want to know what Mephisto wants too. What she values the most, huh? That night, I was picking the lunaria flowers while thinking about Queen Kiora. I didn't confirm with her. Maybe Instructor Miah had misheard, or it could have been someone else. I just couldn't believe that it was true. With her beauty, intelligence, mana, and charisma, Queen Kiora had everything. What could she possibly wish for to a demon? She's a human, right? With a limited lifespan and mana. So if she's lived for centuries, perhaps she's prolonged her life in some way with him. She must have had to face difficulties that came with her position, but she was strong enough to accept that. She was wonderful. I thought she had everything, but huh? I noticed a withered bud. Oh, that's rare. I've never seen any withered lunaria flowers before. It turned down before it could bloom. Oh, brown, sorry. Is it sick? But it looks like the only one. I searched around it for more, but fortunately, this was the only one. It's a flower that blooms with magic, but I guess these things happen. Just in case, I took a few steps back to look around, but there didn't seem to be any other withered buds. I guess it's nothing serious. No, if the game mentions it, then it's nothing serious. I gently placed the withered bud on the ground and went back to picking the flowers. It was significant in some way. Just like Maya's blank expression walking around. Good evening. Oh. Oh. CG. Aw, I like that picture. What kind of magic is that? Looks like alchemy, not magic. But yeah, he looks like he's taking the flowers and he's making something. What is he making? It's so pretty.
Yeah, いらっしゃい。
Oh, he sounded so happy to see her.
ごめんね。もう少しで終わるから待ってて。
Sure. Is it just me, or does he look like he's in a better mood than usual? I know, he sounded so happy. Do you mind if I watch?
もちろん。
What kind of magic is this? Are you gathering something from the lunaria flowers?
これは月光だよ。
Oh, moonlight.
ルナリアの花から集めた月光は魔法で月卵石という鉱石に変えられる。
Ceruleite? Did I say that? Theolite? You mean the one in the bottle?
そう。
I've never seen it before.
だろうね。自慢じゃないけどなかなか高等技術なんだ。これができる魔法使いはこのオルテシアでもそうはいないと思うよ。知ってると思うけどルナリアの花は摘むと1日で枯れてしまう。その前にまずこうして魔法の瓶にルナリアを閉じ込める。そして時間をかけてゆっくり光を集めて最後に結晶化させる。
You crystallize it. Tifalet explained this with a smile as if he were cooking, but this was, of course, not something that anyone could do. That's amazing.
まあこれくらいしか取り柄がないしね。
He sounded like he was being modest, but he seemed to be enjoying this. He kept the innocent gaze that resembled a child. It's so beautiful. The blue stone inside of the bottle glowed beautifully. I wanted to touch it, but afraid to shatter it. That was how delicate it looked. To me, the color of the moon was the same as Tifalet's eyes, a quiet golden color that shined in the darkness. Yet the moonlight illuminated the world in blue, and the fallen light was gathered by him to be turned into jewel. Never knew about this world. That was what I thought when looking at the blue stone in Tifalet. My hands existed to hold a sword in war, but his fingers existed to manipulate magic to create something this gorgeous. I didn't know anyone else who could do this, so I respected and envied him.
よし、出来上がり。
Aw.
そんな残念そうな声あげなくても。これ、そんなに気に入った？
She was watching you and enjoying it, yeah.
そっか。
He seemed happy. Why did he just smile like that? Oh, I remembered. I brought some more flowers today. Look. I showed him the flowers I picked earlier.
いや、本当に気に入ったんだなって。
You do? First, we're going to say it's because they're rare. It's because they're rare. You didn't have to laugh at me. That's rude.
ごめんごめん。
He put the bottle... Did he put the bottle of cellulite on the shelf with a smile?
僕はルナリアって好きじゃないけど、君がそんな風に喜ぶのは見ていて嬉しいね。
And he always talked so sweetly. It was as if he were spoiling me. It was embarrassing, so I tried to change the subject. I was going to say something when he said that, but I was like, you know what? It's whatever. But now she's picking up on it. Whenever he decides that he likes someone, or I guess changes his attitude about someone, he finds enjoyment in just the little things that they enjoy. It's really cute. Oh, speaking of which, I wonder what mages like Tifalet think of demons. Hey, Tifalet.
Hmm?
What do you think about demons?
Eh.
I was honestly surprised by how obviously Tifalet frowned. I'm sorry for asking something strange.
悪魔がどうかしたの？
No particular reason.
君は女優にだけは転職しない方がいいね。ごまかすのが本当に下手だ。
It's funny, Mephisto said the same thing. Unlike his early expression, he had a sharp glare as if he were interrogating me.
何か良くないことでもあった。悪魔なんてものは最悪だよ。ディモスなんかとはわけが違う。
Oh, he considers them separate from Demos. The worst, huh? Huh?
何かあったの？
We just know one, that's all. Nothing.
答えるんだ。
Oh, man, he's pushing it. His gaze became more stern. He looked like he was mad at me, so I relented and decided to tell him. Well, I know, right? He's got a grudge against him, it sounds like.
まさか悪魔に出会った。
Oh, I'm getting so... Oh, hold on. I forgot to go back. I'm getting all caught up in the story that I just forgot. Okay, hold on. Where is it at? Oh, here we go. That would have put us down the wrong route, huh?
本当に気に入ったんだな。
I do. I said I did, didn't I? So it's so beautiful and mysterious.
お姫様に気に入っていただけたのなら
I just,
何より。
I just called her a princess. That's funny. I just thought... You just thought I was childish, didn't you?
全然。
Then he put the bottle of cellulite on the shelf with a smile.
僕はルナリアって好きじゃないけど、君がそんな風に喜ぶのは見ていて嬉しいね。
Okay, now let's skip ahead. I was gonna say, that was a lot of text, man. Okay. So, did you meet one? ... I can't hide it from him any longer. My eyes wandered for a bit before I nodded.
もしかして、
He already suspects.
あのメフィストとかいうムカつく男。
That annoying man. He already knows.
やっぱりそうか。気配が尋常じゃないとは思ってた。
You knew.
あいつから凄まじい魔力を感じてはいた。ただ、ニルバーナの教官らしいし、まさかとは思った。地下でも何も言わなかった。
He's not an instructor. He's sort of like a physician.
そうなんだ。
Tifalet, do you hate demons?
ああ、嫌いだね。
Despises them, huh? With amnesia, what did he encounter that made him despise demons? The longer this conversation went on, the more irritated Tifalet became. Why? Oh, okay. Not irritating to her. He's irritated. Okay. I wanted to know the reason why, but I was afraid of mentioning Mephisto again. I see. Well, that answers my question. I was just curious, so... So? Oh, man.
あいつには近づいちゃダメだ。
Man. I was like, are you getting into another CG territory? But yes. Someone did him wrong. So I don't know what, but I really like that look on his face, though. He doesn't look like, you know, this person with the same, I wouldn't say emotionless expression, but he doesn't show a wide range of emotions. So seeing him like this, you know, makes him feel more real to me.
君は何も知らないからそんな無邪気でいられるんだ。
You don't know anything. Tifalet,
いいか。悪魔は僕たち人間を欺き、陥れるために存在している。彼らはこの世界で最も邪悪で残酷な存在だ。
Man, cruelest and most evil.
不幸しか招かない。
Huh? No. What is he hiding? I need to know. Tifalet showed clear signs of hatred that I've never seen him make before. I wondered if there was a reason for that, obviously. He has amnesia, but maybe something happened to him recently. I'm gonna say I'm sorry first. I'm sorry. I didn't know that. It was careless of me. I ended up apologizing. He might have acted this fiercely for a reason, but I didn't feel like it was right to pry.
あいつが悪魔だって分かった以上、僕の本音だけで言えば、今すぐニルバーナに行って、あいつを追い払いたいくらいだ。
Dang, he wants to chase him out.
ただ、突然現れたとかでなく、あの場にもうずっといるのなら、あの女王公認なんだろう。
Yes, because the queen made a pact with him. What would he say to that? Oh man, he's gonna find out, I'm sure.
何か悪さをしているのなら、さすがに見逃すはずがないからね。
Right.
言っておくけど、僕が何か危害を加えられたとかじゃない。
I know, but why?
そういうものなんだよ。悪魔っていうのは。
If you've never been done any harm by them personally, you just assume. I don't know. I don't buy it. Anyway. No one could have such a deep hatred for something that has never personally done them wrong. What happened? Hey, is there a reason why?
え？
Oh, I don't think demons are good either, but if there's a reason why you hate them so much, I'd like to know why.
はあ、もうまったく。君はあの男に毒されすぎてる。そんな危険な考えはやめてくれ。
I'm sorry.
できるものなら、今すぐニルバーナに行って、あいつを追い払いたいくらいだ。
Alright. Oh, that's all he said. Okay, good. Hey.
ただ、突然現れたとかでなく、あの場にもうずっといるのなら、あの女王公認なんだろう。何か悪さをしているのなら、さすがに見逃すはずがないからね。
Right.
理由とかって問題じゃないんだ。僕に何か害を及ぼしたとかではなく、そういうものなんだよ。悪魔っていうのは。
Alright.
とにかく、今後はもう可能な限り、あいつには近づいちゃダメだ。わかった。
Yes. If you tell a person not to do something, their human nature is that they want to do it, right? Like Decay did that too, or Decay that was shown in Decay's route when she's, especially as something as unusual as a demon, want to know more about it.
ごめん。いきなり強く言い過ぎた。
No, it's alright.
なんていうか、みんなすごく無防備だよ。
Vulnerable.
ただきっと、君たちには魔法とか魔族とかのことが遠い世界のことすぎて実感が湧かないんだろうね。
Yeah, maybe.
違うよ。すべて同じ世界のものだ。
That was exactly what I thought, so him saying it out loud surprised me. Although they appeared to be in different worlds, they were all a part of the same: the sword, magic, humans, and the demon.
それにしても軽蔑するな。
Huh?
キオラ女王だよ。
Why?
そんな危険なものを野放しにしておくなんて。
Oh. I'm fairly certain that she made a pact with a demon. Instructor Miah's words crossed my mind.
一体どういうつもりなんだ。まさか女王と悪魔が恋仲だとでも。
You know, Miah thought the same thing. I doubt that.
ああ、ごめん。
Worship her.
君は彼女のことを崇拝してたんだっけ。
That's funny. I don't worship her. I just think she's a wonderful person. She treated me with such kindness when I first came here.
はいはい。悪かったよ。
He was like, yeah, okay. I couldn't tell Tifalet about the pact between Queen Kiora and Mephisto. I hadn't even confirmed it yet.
そんなに不機嫌にならないで。悪かったよ。
I said I'm sorry. Knowing so close, Tifalet gently patted me on the shoulder.
ただ、心配なのは分かってくれるよね。
Yes.
どうか気をつけて。君は惑わされたりしないとは思うけど。
Yes, I'll be careful.
その言葉を聞いて安心したよ。
I'll go back now. Good night.
おやすみ。
We're not even halfway through. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 choices and we've done 4. I guess we are halfway. Oh, we have 9 choices. Still, man, an hour in, halfway through the choices. I thought it would be long. It's going to be long. After leaving his shop, I turned around. I wasn't expecting that. I asked him without thinking too deeply about it. I never thought he'd warn me so sternly. When Tifalet said that I was vulnerable, I thought he had a point. As he said, it felt like demons and magic were from another world, but I don't think I should suddenly start ignoring Mephisto. I know, right? I'll just have to stay away from him as much as possible. I stared at the lights of Tifalet's store for a while before returning to Nirvana. I'm not going to even be able to finish this in one sitting. I'm going to have to pause it and come back.
Kiora 様だ。
Oh, well, looky there. What a coincidence. Alright, I'm back. So it's the next day, because I couldn't finish the recording last night. After meeting with the lawyer, I was just so wiped out. Anyway, my headphones are really loud. Okay. So Queen Kiora came, right? Uh-huh. Iriana suddenly stopped when we were on our way to class she was looking at. Of course she's with Mephisto. Why not? She's with...
メフィストも一緒ってことは地下に行くのかな。
How very presumptuous of you. Yeah, maybe. Queen Kiora and Mephisto walked slowly. From far away, it seemed that they were having a pleasant conversation. The underground. Ah. Then a certain idea suddenly came to mind. I know, go spy on them. Wait a second. I hadn't considered that until now, but what if their pact has something to do with the seal? You just figured that out.
どうしたの？
Okay.
行かないの？
I just realized that my OBS is lagging, so let me just pause it and restart it 1 second. Okay, let's see if this works now. Aren't you coming? We're going to class. Oh, sorry, I am. I was gonna say, why didn't you think of that first? That's the first thing I thought of.
では次のページから。アベル、読んで。
はい。
First period was linguistics class. While Abel read the text smoothly, I couldn't stop thinking about the idea I had. Mephisto said that the seal was placed by someone of noble birth, which means that it must have been Queen Kiora's parents or herself. But what if instructor Miah said it was true? Then Queen Kiora asked Mephisto to help, and I heard that Queen Cura's mana was very powerful, but even more stronger mana was needed to seal the countless demos. Queen Cura. I hadn't asked her directly, so of course this was just my assumption. But it didn't seem like it was impossible. I knew that she would make that decision if it was necessary to protect the capital. She didn't seem like the kind to make a pact with a demon of her own personal gain. But I can't just ask her. After thinking that far, I sighed. Even if Queen Cura was involved in the seal, I had no idea what I could do about it. Also, Mephisto's protecting it, even from Tifalet, so even though he's a demon, he still doesn't want these things to run free. That should show his character, right? So I'm not sure what Tifalet's on about when he doesn't like him. The pact had already been made, and I didn't have the mana to nullify it. They must have wanted to keep it hidden to erase it from history books. Queen Cura wouldn't appreciate me making it public. Also, Tifalet warned me about it. I looked out to the courtyard through the window. I saw Queen Cura and her ladies of the court returning. It seemed that she was done talking with Mephisto. I feel sorry for Instructor Miah, but I glanced over at her teaching linguistics in front of the students. Maybe I should just forget about it. Let's go find out. That's what I would be doing. I'm going to the library now.
いってらっしゃい。
After dinner, I went to the library. Of course, it was to find clues to help Tifalet with his amnesia. He said he didn't care, but I still think he should have his memories back.
Oi.
Here comes Wilhelm to complain about the lack of violence. Wilhelm, you're awake.
起きた。
It's been a while. How have you been? Oh wait, that's a dumb question.
まあ、それなりに元気だよ。
So what's the matter? I didn't think that you would wake up when I'm not holding the sword.
ああ、それな。そうそ
What?
う。戦、起きねえの？
Huh? A short scream echoed through the quiet hallway.
毎日クソつまんねえ鍛錬ばっかりでもう飽きた。
Oh.
お前ら、俺のことバカにしてんの？
No, Wilhelm, we're not. This might be frustrating for you, but it's better that there isn't a war.
はあ？何アホなこと抜かしてんだよ。じゃあお前らは何のためにいるんだよ。 俺もお前の中から時々ぼんやり断片的に聞いてるだけだけどさ、ここって軍人の学校なんだろ？
It is.
それで戦がない方がいいとか、バカか。てかバカだろ、正真正銘の。
You have a point, but...
なんか敵いねえのかよ。戦がなかったら起こせよ。こっちからけしかけろ。
Didn't start one. I can't do that.
どうして？
Because...
お前も他のやつも戦うのが役目なんじゃないのかよ。
I couldn't argue against what Wilhelm said. I had talked with Yuriana about the same topic during field training. Our role was to fight, there was no doubt about that. But that did not mean we weren't allowed to desire peace. Anyway, I don't decide on whether wars start or stop. It's not something I can do. I'm sorry I can't give you the opportunity to shine, but we don't have any wars right now.
そうかよ。じゃあ俺はまた寝るよ。
Oh, Wilhelm, wait. Wilhelm. He suddenly woke up and fell back asleep so quickly. Wilhelm is right, but... I should go to the library. Don't worry about it. He just wants some fun before he leaves. No new information about amnesia. I flipped through some medical books at the library, but they only mentioned the same thing Mephisto said. But it's not like I can recreate the situation from when he lost his memory. Even Tifalet himself forgot about it, so there's no way to know what happened.
おはよう、朝香。頼まれてたものできたよ。
ありがとうございます。
The students were still chatting. Nikkei walked over to Asuka, who was sitting next to me, and handed him a small bag. What's that?
安眠用のサシェ。
Better sleep? Sachet? Oh, no, Asuka, do you have insomnia?
お恥ずかしながら、どうも最近。
サシェっていうのはほら、こういう小さな袋にハーブを詰めたものだよ。いい匂いだろ。
Nikkei held it close to my nose. It had a refreshing and slightly sweet aroma. Yeah, it really is sleep-inducing. Anyways, are you alright, Asuka? Are you having nightmares or something?
見てるのかもしれないけど、覚えてないんです。ただ、寝てる気がしなくて。
I bet you that has something to do with him being able to hear the demos, right?
昨日の朝、結構辛そうだったんだよね。だから、おせっかいかなって思ったんだけど、作ってあげようかって僕から言ったんだ。枕元にハーブとか、ちょっと女の子みたいで恥ずかしいかもしれないけど。
いえいえ、感謝してます。僕、いい香りのもの好きだし、これできっと今夜からは快眠できるはず。
だといいけど。もし香りが好みじゃなかったら言って。まだ何種類か安眠用の調合はあるから。
ありがとうございます。でもきっとこれで平気です。
Hold on. Never mind, maybe I'm overthinking it. I know, right? Not sleeping well because he's hearing stuff. That's my guess. I remembered Asuka saying something about not being able to sleep a few days ago. It's just that I thought I heard voices from the underground again last night. Hey, Asuka. Did you hear the voices from the underground again last night? That's funny. She's like, you know what? Never mind. We were overthinking it. Hey, Asuka, did you?
あ、いえ、聞こえてないかな。
No? Oh, thank goodness. I was relieved to hear that.
まあ、とは言っても、そもそも毎晩聞こえるものでもないですけどね。
Yeah, I guess.
もしかして、それで少し神経質になって眠りが浅いのかもしれないよ。今夜も聞こえたらどうしようって朝香の心が勝手に心配してるのかも。
ああ、そっか。そうかもしれません。
Just don't let it bother you, Asuka.
ですよね。
共感だ。じゃあ僕は席向こうだから。
おはよう。
Oh, we actually get to see him in this one. Are you going to...
起立
Is he going to actually teach, not die in this one? The class started with the instructor's arrival. I suppressed those worries deep in the back of my mind and opened my textbook.
"お願い。私にはあなたの魔力が必要なの。"
Oh man, she talking to Mephisto? While I was on my way to pick Lunaria flowers, I heard a piercing cry of pain.
どうしてなの？あなたと契約するには魂を差し出せばいいんでしょ？
It's instructor Miah. This was the only path to the Lunaria tree, but I couldn't turn back now, so I crouched down without knowing what else to do.
まあいいや。一体私に何度同じ言葉を口にさせれば気が済むんだ。私が君から欲しいものは魂などではない。契約は無理だ。諦めなさい。
Please tell us what it is.
メフィスト。
Her voice had a pleading tone, yet Mephisto did not respond any further. I better not get caught. Gotta hide.
おや
Oh yeah? I knew it. He's gonna get caught. I tried to hide away in the bushes with my position low, but my eyes met with Mephisto's as he walked over. I desperately shook my head, and he walked past me without saying a word. So she still hasn't given up. Oh yeah? I love that phrasing so much. I don't know why. I guess Miah didn't notice, only him. I've been trying not to think about it, but she had a wish that she desperately wanted granted. I wonder what kind of wish it is. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't curious, but I couldn't do anything about it. After a while, Instructor Miah walked past the bushes with a disappointed look. I waited for her to be out of sight before I stood up. I noticed something when I reached the tree, withered again. There were many dried and shriveled brown petals at the tree's base. What's going on? Is it sick? Tifalet said they wither after a day. I wonder if someone's picking them. Let's see. I looked up, because she said it's at the base, right? I looked up at the flowers. Fortunately, the withered flowers weren't widespread. I should tell Mephisto, but... oh. You've already been tainted by him. Please stop that dangerous line of thinking. I want to barge into Nirvana right now and chase him out if I can. Oh no. Tifalet detested Mephisto much more than I imagined. Well, it was more accurate to say demons rather than Mephisto himself. But I must say that you are all too vulnerable. All. Vulnerable, huh? I looked at the petals on the ground. I should ask Rihanna and everyone else about this first. Maybe this has happened before. Good evening.
おい、聞いたかエリザベータのこと。
Elizabeth, who's that?
聞いた。やっぱり魔法使いの呪いじゃないのか？
I was wondering, maybe the Lunaria tree is being affected by what is sealed underground. Maybe the seal's weakening, or something's about to happen to it, and it's causing an effect on the tree, I guess. Upon entering Green Drops, I heard some ominous remarks.
エリザベータのやつ、かなりひどい骨折らしくてよ。いやー、続くよな。
この前告白した女は海に落ちて溺れかけたんだっけ？確かその前のどこかの貴族の女は高熱だったよな。
So people that are asking out to Tifalet, bad things are happening, and what are they blaming it on? Mage's curse. That mage's curse is a curse? Drowned, fever.
まあ、男の俺から見ても綺麗な顔してると思うけどな。やっぱり呪われてんだって。
以前にこっぴどく振った女の呪いとかって噂も聞いたけどな。
While still carrying the flower basket, I couldn't help but eavesdrop. That sounds like Tifalet.
気になります？
Colette wore an amused smile as she glanced over at the customers.
エリザベータさんってずっとティファレトさんに言い寄っていた方で、それがおととい馬車にひかれかけて。
What?
幸い命に別状はないのですが、ティファレトさんに治癒をお願いするのに店に行く口実ができたって、もう全然懲りてなくて。
Oh, wow. Seeing Colette sigh reminded me of what she said before. You might not have heard, but there's a rumor when women who get too close to him end up suffering misfortune. I might have heard that too. It might have been the common root. Back then, Gita corrected her immediately, and I started interacting with Tifalet more, but I had completely forgotten about it. I know, me too, right? So, let's see. There's no such thing as a curse. We're going to say first, do you know about the curse? I doubt he's cursing them, but I should just ask in case. Hey, Colette, do you know anything about what they're talking about? A curse from Tifalet?
詳しいことというか、確か
以前にもちょっとお話ししましたよね。近づく女性はみんな不幸になるって。
Yeah.
そのことです。本当に私、あの方を悪く言うつもりはなくて、ただその。
What's wrong? Colette nervously turned towards Gita in the kitchen.
最近ティファレトさんと親しいようですし、こんなこと私が言うのは本当に良くないと思うんですけど。
Yeah, but the difference is Tifalet likes her. Colette clasped her hands in front of her chest and let her eyes wander as she searched for the right words to say.
ティファレトさんって気配がちょっと他の方と違いませんか？
Huh?
ごめんなさい。気のせいです。きっと私の勘違いです。
Oh, there's another one immediately? Okay, let's go back up and choose the right one because I almost forgot that we, that we had a choice a second ago. Okay, so we're gonna say there's no such thing as a curse. I think it's just some coincidence. Curses don't exist.
きっとそうおっしゃると思ってました。でも、その。
What's wrong? Colette nervously turned towards Gita in the kitchen.
最近ティファレトさんと親しいようで
Let's
す。
skip. There we go.
ごめんなさい。気のせいです。きっと私の勘違いです。
Okay, so the answer is how is he different, but we're gonna say maybe because he's a mage. Isn't that because Tifalet is a mage? Sometimes he does feel different from other people when I talk to him.
本当に？
Yeah. He's just not like us, so there's nothing to worry about, Colette.
そうですね。確かにそうかもしれません。
The rumors of bad things happening to women who approach him must be a coincidence. Look at me, I'm fine. Why is she blushing? Huh?
それってもしかしてもうティファレトさんに告白？
I guess that would be what she's implying, huh? Because these women have confessed to him, not just talked to him. Oh, that's what you meant by approached. Sorry I made you misunderstand. That won't happen to me.
ですよね。偶然だと思いますけど、ティファレトさんに告白した女性は。
Okay, let's go back up and choose the other one. How's he different, right? He's just a person.
ごめんなさい。気のせいです。
How is he different? Try to ask as gently as possible. I know, and I just yelled it at her, didn't I?
うまく言葉にできないんですけど、私たちとは違う世界の存在っていうか、なんだか怖くて。
Oh, creepy, huh? That's not very nice. A different world. That phrase sounded familiar to me. Well, maybe he looks creepy to you because he's a mage, unlike the rest of us.
魔法使い。
Yeah, I don't think he's creepy, but sometimes I think he's mysterious.
本当ですか？
Yeah, so there's nothing to worry about.
そうですね。確かにそうかもしれません。
The rumors of bad things happening to women who approach him must be a coincidence. Look at me, I'm fine. Let's skip to this. So, she cuts her off. Okay, I think it's just a coincidence.
ですよね。
I'm going to Tifalet's place now. I'll see you... Oh. I just remembered about the Lunaria flowers.
どうか？
This might be sudden, but do you think the Lunaria flowers withering could be some kind of sickness?
ルナリアの花がたくさんですか？
No, it's just a few right now.
お花なら一つや二つ枯れることはあるんじゃないでしょうか。
It's going to get progressively worse, isn't it?
私もいろいろ鉢植えを育ててますけど、多少はありますよ。
Yeah, but those are not magical plants. I see.
大丈夫ですよ。
You think so? Great, that's a relief. Well, I gotta go.
お気をつけて。
Let's go see Tifalet. Yay!
やあ、いらっしゃい。
I'll leave tonight's flowers here.
うん、ありがとう。突然なんだけど、明日の夜って暇？
Oh, are you asking us to go somewhere? Huh?
君と行きたい場所があるんだけど。
He is asking us to go somewhere. Where?
森。
It's in the forest. The forest? You mean the forest at night? We mean the forest.
そう。夜に、あの森に。
Do demos appear at night? I don't remember. Does that mean you've already confessed your feelings for Tifalet? Now I'm becoming self-conscious. What does that have anything to do with the forest at night? Why does she think about that? It reminded me when he took my hand and gazed into my eyes. Oh. Back then, I was more surprised at how beautiful Tifalet looked. Of course, we're going to agree, but first we're going to refuse, right? It's not that I don't want to, but I'm too shy. I don't mind talking in a shop like this, but going to the forest together, it's just a forest. Sorry, I think I have to go and do something.
別に夜の森に連れて行って、いきなり襲ったりはしないよ。
Jump you! What the heck? That's funny.
見せたいものがあるんだ。というか、君と一緒に見たいものかな。
Oh, he wants to go and look at something with her. Something you want to show me.
ん？時間のことも心配しないで。門限までにはちゃんと学校まで送り届けるから大丈夫だよ。
I like the expressions he makes. I really like his character design.
それでもいいや。僕と一緒に出かけたくない？
I no longer had an excuse to say no aside from playing sick tomorrow. Alright, then what time should I come?
ありがとう。じゃあ、8時に。
こんばんは。すみません、ちょっと傷薬。あれ？
Oh, hi Scylla, it's been a while. Okay, since he's there, I think we can go back up here, right? Okay, we're going to agree. I don't really mind, but what is there to do in the forest at night? I nervously asked him that.
別にいきなり襲ったりはしないから安心して。
It's funny he says that again. He even says it differently. What does that mean in Japanese context, though? I know what it means to an American standpoint, from my point of view, but since I don't know what he says in Japanese, I don't know how it's supposed to be translated. But jumping her means like, you know, coming on to her. Maybe it's the same. I don't know, but
見せたいものがあるんだ。というか、君と一緒に見たいものかな。
something you want to show me, and you can't tell me now.
ん？時間のことも心配しないで。門限までにはちゃんと学校まで送り届けるから大丈夫だよ。
Alright, then what time should I come?
ありがとう。じゃあ、8時に。
こんばんは。すみません、ちょっと傷薬。あれ？
Been a while.
お久しぶりっす。そっちも薬ですか？
No, I'm here to deliver Lunaria flowers.
花？
ああ、君は知らなかったかな。この花はあのニルバーナの庭にしか咲かなくてね。彼女が届けに来てくれてるんだ。
へえ。
これがないと傷薬も作れないしね。 彼女は本当によくやってくれてる。
そうなんすね。じゃあ俺も感謝っす。二人に。ティファレトさんの煎じる薬はよく効くって評判ですしね。
それはよかった。
Well, I should be going now.
うん。また明日。
Who are we asking about lunatic flowers? I think that's a mistype. I thought it was going to be him, but the forest at night. I wonder what he wants to show me. It's probably something that only blooms at night. Or maybe it's the stars. I don't know. Sounds like she might ask him in the forest.
おはよう。
Good morning, Pash. We still have 2 choices left. Pash waved at me from the table next to the one I tried to secure. Oh. Tried. Hey, can I ask you something? You picked the lunaria flowers before, didn't you? Were any of them withered?
あの花
Pash thought about it with his mug in hand.
ごめん、全然覚えてない。
I see. Sorry for asking something strange.
そうだよな。あれ今ずっとあんたがやってるんだよな。ごめん。
Don't say it like that. I'm doing it because I want to.
偉いの。お、そういうのならあいつがいいんじゃね。おい、ニケ！
Oh, I guess he would make sense too. Pash waved wildly at Decay, who just finished eating.
おはよう。僕に何か？
あのさ、ルナリアの花って枯れるの？
え？
Morning, Decay. Well, it's not that many, but some lunaria flowers withered, and I'm worried about it. Decay looked behind him as if he were looking at the tree far from here.
僕が摘んだ時は見なかったと思うけど、でもあんな大きな木だし、1つや2つ枯れるんじゃない？
やっぱりそう思うよね。私もそう言ったんだけど、彼女なんだか気にしてるみたいで。
Sorry.
そんなに心配ならメフィストに聞いてみたら？他の教官よりは何か知ってそう。
I know it's who she wanted to ask from the beginning, but she's taking Tifalet's words. Don't go near him. He didn't mean I should never talk to him, but considering how firm he was about it, I was reluctant to talk to him. You're right. I'll go ask him later. Let's go. I wasn't going to go near him, but I guess that was easier said than done, too. I have my work as part of the medics, so I would have to talk to him sometimes. Mephisto came from the other side of the hallway as I thought of those things. What do I do? I'm gonna ask him, obviously. First we're gonna just say hello. Everyone told me not to worry about it, so maybe I should wait and see.
Yeah.
Hello. I made a slight bow and was about to walk past him, but...
最近枯れているルナリアの花があるね。
He knows.
おや、何をそんなに驚いている？
Mephisto maintained a smile as he elegantly leaned down to pick at my textbooks. Did she drop them? Thank you. I didn't know why I was so surprised.
花のこと、君は気づいていたかい？
I nodded slightly.
あんなことは私も初めてだよ。何か不吉なことが起こらなければいいが。
If he's saying that, it's totally a sign of misfortune. Mephisto. He didn't look concerned in the slightest when he softly said it. Alright. I think that's gone far enough. Alright. Ask about the lunaria flowers. Lunaria. Yeah, it says lunatic flowers. She mistyped it. Her walk there is fine. But I must ask about the lunaria flowers. I can talk to him for a little bit, right? Mephisto. As we passed by each other, I stopped him.
いや、私に何か？
Have you gone to the Lunaria tree recently?
あ
Did you notice that some of the flowers withered?
あ、あ
Yeah. Yeah, what about it? I know, he sounds so nonchalant about it. Mephisto didn't look surprised. Maybe it's normal after all. I was about to breathe a sigh of relief.
あ。あの花が枯れるなんて初めてだ。何か不吉なことが起こらなければいいが。
Mephisto? He didn't look concerned in the slightest when he softly said that. What does that mean? Is there a secret to those flowers that we don't know?
秘密というほどではないが、
Well then, why don't you enlighten us?
あの花が枯れずに咲いている間は、この王都は守られている。という話を聞いたことがある。
Oh, so the flowers are protecting it, but so is Queen Kyora's barrier, right? I wonder if she's drawing her magic from that or something. Huh? I think I heard something similar before. These flowers bloom through magic. If they ever stop blooming or naturally wither, might signal something ominous. I tried to remember everything he said at the time as best I could. They're being bloomed through magic. Queen Kyora's magic, maybe? Oh, that's it. It might be the result of some magic. Queen Kyora's mana fills up the entire capital thanks to her magical barrier. Why did I forget about those words until now? Hey, Mephisto, does this mean this has something to do with the magic circle in the sky? Is the Lunaria something Queen Kyora?
そこまでは知らない。興味があるなら、いっそあの女王に自分で確かめてみたらどうかな。
He either had no intention of hiding it or he really didn't know. Had no intention of hiding it? You mean all the intention? Wait, didn't I talk about something like this? Did you? Ah, I remembered the time I snuck into the underground with Tifalet and the others. Since you've found this, you leave me no choice but to tell you. Yes, that's a seal. The demons that attacked the town 100 years ago are sealed here. Oh wait, but that's different. She's just going on and on. The magic circle in the sky has nothing to do with... Is she connecting it? Something about it didn't feel right. Certain things seemed to overlap with each other, but I couldn't see it clearly. Alright, I'll ask her.
そうしたまえ。
He's probably like watching the wheels in her head turn as she's thinking. I have to go to class now. Bye.
ああ、また。
Also, he said you shouldn't become an actor because you wear everything on your face. So I'm sure as she's realizing this, the facial expressions are all happening and he already knows. I think he wants her to find out. That's why he said to go ask her. That's my thought anyway. But it's not like I can meet Queen Kyora so easily. I was only able to see her thanks to the cursed sword. Normally people weren't even able to talk to her. Maybe I should ask Instructor Alias. I stood still and looked up at the castle. The lights would flicker in and out of sight at times, but the beautiful rainbow color of the magic circle shined bright tonight. This is all Mephisto's fault. I came to the capital frontier unexpectedly. It was becoming like a second home for me. I don't want to lose another home. I'll ask Instructor Alias tomorrow. Back to Tifalet shop we go. Good evening.
やあ、時間ぴったりだね。よし、行こう。
Yeah, let's go. I hope we get like a really beautiful CG in the forest. After we met at his shop, we went to the forest. Tifalet walked slightly ahead of me, looking the same as usual. What could be here in the forest? We're not picking herbs, are we? It's too dark now. Even if we are, he should have told me by now. I felt nervous when he invited me out last night, but I just remembered that Tifalet disliked women. Wait, does he necessarily dislike them? He didn't say he hates possessive people. Oh, he did say he hates possessive people. Okay. Oh, but he did say that I wasn't like other women. she just can't handle it. We walked down the quiet forest while I thought about my conversations with Tifalet. This place is... CG? Oh, dang it. I was so surprised back then. Who knew something like that would happen? I've never expected Tifalet to be there either. Oh yeah. Then we went to the tavern. Green drops. So much inner dialogue. Oh my goodness. I thought back to what Tifalet said there. Label me as you wish. I just don't like getting involved with others.
よし、ここでいいかな。時間もそろそろ。
Almost time. Something's going to happen at a certain time, isn't it? Time?
そう、時間。ああ、ほら見て。
It's like a certain flower is going to bloom or something. Huh? Oh.
見た？
Yes, I see it. It's a shooting star. Oh, okay.
これからもっとたくさん落ちてくるよ。見てて。
I wasn't expecting shooting stars, but that's nice. More? Now is it CG time? Aww. It's cute.
ほら、また一つ。
He's all blushing. Why is she blushing? Also, I think I like the one where he's making the very painful expression grabbing her wrist. I think that has more interest than this one, probably. Oh.
ああ、また一つ。
It's so cute. He wanted to take her to the forest to watch shooting stars. Tifalet is a romantic. See? Wow. There are so many shooting stars in the night sky. The silver lights glimmered in the darkness and fell at a terrific speed. One after another, the rain of stars was so beautiful I couldn't take my eyes off of it. Was this what you wanted to show me?
うん、そう。僕は占星術もやるだろ。今夜こんな風にたくさんの星が降るのが分かってたから、君と一緒に見たくて。
That's really adorable. And call it what you want, Tifalet, but you have just asked her out on a date.
毎年見られるものじゃないんだよ。何年かに一度。星が多い巡りは何十年、何百年に一度なんだ。
Oh, wow.
君はあの月卵石を痛く気に入ったみたいだし、もしかしたらこういうのも好きかなって。どうかな？気に入ってくれた？
Of course.
ならよかった。
The fact that he enjoys making her happy is adorable. It's so cute. Tifalet smiled at me gently. It must have been that mage's curse. Rumors I heard at Green Drop suddenly came to mind for some reason. No, they can't be true. I didn't sense anything ominous like a curse from Tifalet's expression.
君が喜んだり楽しんだりすることをたくさんしてあげたい。
Aww. I think it's because she's accepted his amnesia, like, and that she genuinely wants to help him, which makes him want to, like, make her happy in return. It's so cute. He said that so casually that I was caught off guard. Tifalet didn't show any signs of bashfulness as he gazed into my eyes.
そういえばさ、本で読んだんだけど、星が流れる間に3回願い事を口にすると叶うんだって。
Three wishes. I knew about the legend. Yuri on it and I talked about it during the camp exercise. But 3 wishes, that's too much. They're gone in less than a second.
無理だよね。
Maybe if I said it really fast.
やってみたら？今夜なら何回でも試せると思うよ。
I better think of a wish first.
迷うほどあるんだ。
It's more like, it was actually difficult to decide.
欲張っちゃダメだよ。自分が一番叶えたいこととか、一番欲しいものとか。
The one thing that she wants most is probably for him to get his memories back. What I want most, but I doubt the stars could do anything about that. What's next? There were many small things I wanted. The beautiful pendant I often saw at the shop on Main Street, sweet-scented soap. But those are all small wishes.
思いついた？
Not yet.
君は欲張りなのかな？それとも逆に無欲なのかな？
That's funny. Are you really greedy? Yeah, so you should just can't decide. No, it's because... I don't know. What about you, Tifalet? Have you decided on something?
僕はそうだな。
You have? What is it? He didn't look like he was thinking about it seriously. Oh. Oh yeah, his memory. What about your memory? You never seemed troubled by it, so I often forgot.
ああ、そんなものもあったね。
That's funny. I forgot I had amnesia. Oh, really? You make it sound like it's not important.
そうかもね。
He smiled. Those eyes resembled the moonlight. Looking at them under the night sky, the ambiguously glimmering gold and silver captivated me.
もう思い出さなくてもいいかなって。
Any more? Something else more important now? Huh? Why?
知ってる？記憶を取り戻すと、記憶を失ってる間の出来事は忘れちゃうらしいんだ。
Oh, is he afraid that he's gonna forget about her? That would be really sweet. Does that mean...
今のこの瞬間のことが僕の中から消えてしまうってことだよ。
That's cute.
そんなのは嫌だ。
Tifalet?
この間も言ったよね。別に生活にも支障はないし、悩んでもいないって。
Yes, but...
今こうして君と一緒にいる時間を忘れるなんて嫌だ。
He's so cute.
君のこと忘れたくないんだよ。
Doesn't want to forget her. Aw.
ああ、そうか。
Oh? What did you just realize? Tifalet smiled and looked up at the night sky.
そう願えばいいのか。僕の記憶が戻りませんようにって。
Never return. Don't want to forget her. Tifalet. You should still remember. That's what it is. It says, you should ask for that. Oh, we're encouraging him. I didn't know how I should answer him. I didn't want his memory to be lost forever. But if it returned, he could forget about me. The thought of that was heart-wrenching. Then you should ask for that. It's sad that you've forgotten your past and it feels weird, but I don't want you to forget about the present either. Not only about me, but also Chalet and Mark, you know, the boy you healed. You live in this town now, Tifalet.
ありがとう。
Huh?
君にそう言ってもらえると。
Really?
ん？
I like that look that he makes right there.
さあ、この話はもうこれくらいにして星を見よう。これからもっとたくさん落ちてくるよ。
Gets even better soon, huh? Okay, let's go back up now. We're going to say we still want you to remember. You should still remember. No, you shouldn't.
なぜ？
Why?
じゃあ、君は僕に忘れてほしいの？
Aww. No.
そういうことだよ。
No, it's not. I don't want you to forget me, but don't you think it's odd that you don't remember what you ought to? Tifalet fell silent. I was afraid that I might have made him mad.
君はいつも正しいことを口にするね。
Morally right things.
今までいろんな人間を見てきたけど、その中でも君は特別にまっすぐで真っ白だ。
Tifalet.
伝説の魔剣がいきなり女の子に取り付いたって聞いた。一体どんな事故か気まぐれだろうって。 思ったけど、それは君が純粋だったからかもしれないね。褒めてるんだよ。
That was a compliment. He didn't seem angry, but I felt sad because it still felt like he dodged my question. I'll say it again. I never said that I want you to forget me, Tifalet. Don't take it the wrong way.
そうなんだ。
Hey.
冗談だよ。ごめん。
Oh, please.
さあ、この話はもうこれくらいにして、星を見よう。これからもっとたくさん落ちてくるよ。
Tifalet pointed at the night sky, then more shooting stars fell.
ほら、また落ちてきた。
Tifalet spread his arms upward. It looked as if he was trying to catch all of the stars that fell. It would look childish if anyone else did it, but since he could extract moonlight, he looked like he could actually do it. I envy you, Tifalet.
え？
I mumbled that without thinking and looked down out of shame.
僕の一体何が羨ましいの？
Sorry, that was... I looked up at the sky again. More small stars fell from the sky. You can gather moonlight and read fortunes by looking at the stars. I can't do that. I felt like you can do anything, Tifalet. That's why I said I envy you.
僕にもできないことはあるよ。
Really?
剣を持って戦場には立てない。
I almost said that. I'm like, there's a lot of things that he can't do. He's probably not a fighter.
そんな強さがある君の方が僕には羨ましいかな。
I wanted to say that I don't, but I held back and sealed those words away. Hey, Tifalet.
何？
Do you still hate interacting with people?
いきなりだね。なぜ？
No reason in particular. I just remembered, so...
そうだな。他のやつは嫌だけど、君となら関わってもいいかな。君は僕を変えてくれそうな気がするし。
Oh, do you? What?
あの港だとさ、ランプが眩しくて、星がここみたいにはっきり見えないんだよね。だから、ここまで君を連れてこなきゃって思うくらいには、僕は君のことが気に入ってる。
That's how much you like her. Oh.
こんな風に誰かのことを思うのは初めてだ。
Are we confessing?
ああ、いやもしかしたら2度目かもしれないし、3度目かもしれないけど、覚えてないだけで。
Now he's speculating. My heart ached when I heard that.
でもさ、やっぱり初めてじゃないかなって。
You think it's your first time to fall in love? Why do you think so?
だってさ、そんな大切な誰かがいたら、記憶なんてすぐ戻りそうじゃない？
This important. Man, he's laying it all out, isn't he? Well, he kept saying so many things that I had no idea how to respond to. I wasn't sure how I should interpret his words. I know, right? Are they romantic? Like what do you feel, Tifalet? Please enlighten us.
そんな大事な人がいたら、その人のために記憶を戻そうって絶対に思うはずだよ。
If Tifalet had someone like that, the thought alone made my heart ache and I didn't understand why.
でも、僕の記憶は戻らない。だから思うんだよ。きっと以前の僕は何も欲しくなくて、何も大切なものなんてなかったんじゃないかなって。
I didn't know if he was being honest or if this was his way of a clever joke. Either way, I was still unable to say anything.
でも今は大切なものができた。
Oh, now he cherishes her, huh?
手放したくないものが、失いたくないものが、今の僕にはある。
Just tell her already. You said everything except the words I love you. Another star fell.
もうこれからは死にたいなんて言わないよ。君のそばにいたいから。
That's so cute. Now he doesn't want to die. He wants to stay with her. Aw, something better than death. He turned to me and smiled with those beautiful eyes that resembled the moonlight. No! No! That's the end of the chapter, isn't it? Spell of a size. Oh. Oh, man. You had to leave it off. I hate it when it does that so much. Man, he just poured his heart out to her. Sorry, I had to yawn. It's like 4 p.m. the next day. Oh, man. Yeah. This is a 2-hour video. 2 hours. Tifalet, why are your videos so long? Okay, there is one thing I'm going to say about Tifalet's story, though. I don't feel bored. For once, I don't feel bored reading this. They don't spend too long on any one subject. In fact, they spend not enough time, I feel like, on any one subject. Even Tifalet reiterating his thing, what he said in the forest of how important she is. I was okay with that, mostly because probably it's romantic and cute and I like it. But even when they're talking about the withering tree, it gets brought up a lot, but it doesn't get they don't spend an excessive amount of time talking about it and pondering it. I did complain about her inner dialogue a little bit, but I just think it's more funny than annoying. Instead of, she's, face to face with someone talking to them and she's just thinking and thinking, and the person is just sitting there watching her think. That's why I think it's funny. But yeah, there's not excessive. Like, I don't know. I felt like, I'm not gonna go down that path. I could say a lot of things, but frankly, I've kind of blocked that stuff out of my memory. So I just remember lots of political stuff, a lot of political discussion in the castle. I remember Prash crying a lot, and there's just, yeah. You guys you guys already know. I've already complained about it in the videos. Anyway, I'm enjoying Tifalet's route a lot, and there's 2 more chapters. The next chapter, what was it? Sigil of Size? It was Sigil, right? Not Signal. That has the 2 save files in it for, I guess, his bad endings. Speaking of, I want to go and spy on his endings. So he has a happy end and bad end 1, bad end 2. So yeah. And then there's the common ending, which we're not going to do until the very end. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed, drop a like down below and or subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.